Eric,
He doesn't even sound like Richard Simmons.
I don't know who this is.
That was.
it doesn't sound like
It sounded like Sour Shoes.
it has to be.
Yeah.
I've concluded.
So, Howard, how about, can I come in next week so you can see the new me?
You think there'll be a new you next week?
Can I come in next week?
Yeah, I'll be skinny in a week, Robin.
By next Wednesday, I'll be in my 370s.
How
Yeah.
about we have a foot race?
All right, well,
What
let's
is
see.
his top weight? I don't even know.
He topped out at about 390, right?
I mean, let's say 400 pounds.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go
Went in there at 400.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to help him
Yeah, we're not
stay
predicting.
on track.
Eric, listen to me. You have to have portion control. That means a little bit of chicken, a little bit of vegetables, because I've seen it firsthand. Connie Wilson, a few Thanksgivings ago, fired off a stapler and it hit her father Brian in the face, and he has Parkinson's now. Eric,
He doesn't even sound like Richard Simmons.
I don't know who this
doesn't-
is.
That was.
It doesn't sound like
It sounded like Sour Shoes.
it has to be.
Yeah.
I've concluded.
So, Howard, how about, can I come in next week so you can see the new me?
You think there'll be a new you next week?
Can I come in next week?
Yeah, I'll be skinny in a week, Robin.
By next Wednesday, I'll be in my 370s.
How
Yeah.
about we have a foot race?
All right, well,
What
let's
is
see.
his weight? I don't even know.
He topped out at about 390, right?
I mean, let's say 400 pounds.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
Went in there at 400.
Yeah.
Right.
And he thinks he's going to be 370 next week?
Yeah. Well, hey, maybe
Yeah.
he will. I mean, initial weight loss just from like not drinking all those sodas and shit. He's got to lose some weight. You know what I mean? Like 30 pounds won't even make a dent. You know what I mean? It's like throwing a.
That's
They
not.
give me
Yeah.
water, tea, Gatorade, the G2, which is low calorie, which I could drink. All my medications had to be crushed because I can't swallow them.
Wow.
All right, dude. Good luck with everything, Eric. Glad to hear it. And blah, blah.
Is he going to be crushing pills when he goes home?
Yeah.
So, Howard, maybe I'll see you next week.
Maybe Eric will buy a whole new wardrobe, too, because the government should have to pay for that.
Right. He needs new clothing. I'm sure he'll file.
Okay, Eric. Good luck. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Right. Thank you.
You know, you got to go there when he's got to take his medication and see him crushing up his.
I've seen him take his medication because I watch him on that YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's like 50 pills.
Well, it'll take him all day to crush his pills.
Yeah,
The
but
nurse-
that's his exercise.
Yeah, the nurse came in to just verify everything, before they bring him in, and she pulls out what looks like the Torah, and it's his medication. It's
List,
all
yeah.
the pills, and she's going down the list.
know.
She's going, "When's the last time you took it? 9 a.m. yesterday."
Yeah.
Everything.
And he's on every kind of pill you can imagine.
everything.
you're fine.
All right. Thank you, Shuley. There's Professor Shuley, who was in on the entire operation.
Yes, thank goodness.
Monitoring the whole situation. 1-800-DENTIST. If you're looking for a dentist, you might try 1-800-DENTIST. I think that'll work for you. A fast, free way to find a dentist in your area. heavy on the free. 1-800-DENTIST says they've matched over 9 million patients to their dentist of choice. If you've had dental work done, you know how important it is to have an awesome dentist, especially one who's up on the latest technology. I'm told some dentists recommend CEREC technology. They say it enables them to create a crown in just one office visit. 1-800-DENTIST says it strives to make your dental experience easy, fast, and as comfortable as possible. Dentistry has come a long, long way in recent years, and finding the right dentist can make your dental visit easier. With 1-800-DENTIST, answer a few questions, and their search algorithm matches you with several dentists in your area from which to choose. Call 1-800-DENTIST today. Speak to an expert or book your appointment online at 1-800-DENTIST.com/CEREC. 1-800-DENTIST.com/CEREC. 1-800-DENTIST. Why wait to find the right dentist? Call or visit now. 1-800-DENTIST.
Station Charlie Puth's Hit Him With the Hine.
Hit him with the hine. Yeah.
The Howard Stern Show.
November 16th, The Howard Stern Show will be live.
Wow!
For a fourth consecutive day.
4 days in 1 week. You my hero, Howard Stern.
The Howard Stern Thursday Show. Howard's gift to the world.
Finally, something to be actually thankful for.
Coming soon. And then never again.
My name is Dr. Jonathan Greenberg. Stop what you are doing because what I'm about to say will improve the quality of your life. Snoring is a serious matter. If you have ignored your snoring problem, or if you have a loved one that has accepted snoring as a way of life, I want to help you stop snoring. You know, here we are again at the holidays. What's the perfect gift? Well, the perfect gift actually is a Z-Paw. Z-Paw is designed to be comfortable, affordable, and effective at eliminating snoring. Go to zpaw.com and order now. ZYPPAH.com. That's Z-Paw. It's Happy Z spelled backwards. Listen, I'm a big believer on trust. You have to believe and trust in the product. Z-Paw is a revolutionary oral appliance. You have nothing to lose because we back every Z-Paw appliance with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Go to zpaw.com and order now. ZYPPAH.com. Z-Paw will conquer your snoring problems and allow you or your loved one to finally get a good night's sleep. ZYPPAH.com.
Oh my. That was fun. You know what I like about you?
My personality? My body? The way
The fact that you're so worldly.
Worldly?
Yeah. Whenever I come over, I love wearing your cool t-shirts from all those dive bars you visited in the U.S. Like the one I'm wearing now from the Bob Inn in Chicago. It's a real turn on.
Actually, I have a confession. I didn't really visit all those places. I got them as a gift from my sister from Dive Bar Shirt Club.
Dive Bar Shirt Club is the T-shirt of the month club that celebrates cool and unusual dive bars from around the USA, like Red Barn Pub in Mandeville, Louisiana, where glasses are raised in a barn. If you or someone you know loves dive bars, then join the Dive Bar Shirt Club. Membership entitles you to receive a rare T-shirt from the best bars you've never heard of. Join today at divebarshirtclub.com and get a free month with a purchase of 6 months or more. If you're still stumped finding the perfect gift, sign up until Christmas Day at divebarshirtclub.com. Dive Bar Shirt Club.
Dish presents The Spokes Listener. We open on a small airport terminal where a man is trying to follow his favorite team's game using a clumsy play-by-play app.
Oh, come on. What's going on? My TV company won't let me watch all my channels live on my phone, so I'm following the updates. Nothing's happened in a while. Probably a timeout.
Yeah.
Wait, they scored twice? Ugh. Why isn't there a better way to watch the game live?
Dish has a way.
Are you the Spokes Listener?
Yes, and we're here for you. Introducing Dish Anywhere. Dish lets you watch 100% of your live TV, including live sports, anywhere on your favorite devices. Plus, it's included in your Dish subscription. To learn more, call 1-844-CALL-DISH. Visit dish.com or find a local retailer. Dish, tuned into you. That's 1-844-CALL-DISH or visit dish.com.
Requires internet-connected compatible mobile device. Other restrictions apply. For full details, 1-844-CALL-DISH.
Imagine that immersive feeling that you experience when watching an action film in a theater or when you go to a concert. You're literally surrounded by sound. And can people stop saying literally? You sound like a fucking asshole. You're not British. It's literally. Shut up, you dick. You are literally surrounded by sound. What if you could have that same sound experience without ever leaving the comforts of home? With SVS, that can be your reality. SVS is turning the audio world on its ear, giving you incredible theater sound quality at home, while challenging the notion that high-performance home audio has to break the bank. Experience your favorite movies and music and sports and binge-worthy TV shows surrounded by glorious sound that puts you right in the middle of the action. You're going to feel like you got home theater going on. SVS has made it their mission to bring great sound right into your living room at an inclusive price. Yes, you can afford it. Find out for yourself why many are calling SVS the fastest-growing speaker company and the #1 subwoofer brand in the world. SVS sound experts are there to walk you through choosing the best speakers and subwoofer and will help you set up your system free of charge. They're even going to allow you to try it in your home with a 45-day risk-free trial and free shipping. Check out SVS today at svsound.com. S as in sound, V as in volume, sound.com. svsound.com. Join the sound revolution. The revolution is on, baby. The sound revolution is on. Let me remind you, we will be doing an extra show this Thursday. Be sure to tune in. We're calling it My Gift to America, as it is. We all know that this is a huge gift. Also, we're going to play everything we haven't had time for. Believe it or not, I have a computer in front of me filled with bits and material that I've accumulated over the last year that I've never gotten to. It's good stuff. I just never get to it because I'm busy yapping.
Is it evergreen?
Yeah. A lot of this stuff is evergreen. And also, as part of this special show on Thursday, Robin is going to debut her new album, Diva Songs. Everyone is very excited about this. I'm going to take Robin out of the news booth and put her in her new role on the couch as a guest and interview her about some of her new music. Make sure you see that and hear that.
This week, Robin Quivers is stepping out of her booth and onto the couch.
Why me do it?
Tune in as this legendary singer sits down with Howard Stern to discuss Robin Quivers, The Divas Project.
Okay.
Thursday, only on The Howard Stern Show.
Kill it. Okay. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Okay. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
That's what I'm singing.
Somebody offered me singing lessons this week,
No,
and I said, "What?
you-
And ruin my new career?"
How insulting. Singing lessons is for somebody who isn't good. You were, maybe you're misusing your voice, but I don't see any evidence of that. Anyway, save all that information, Robin, for when I interview you.
Okay.
Guys, write down to make sure we delve into Robin's insulting conversation with somebody who said that she needed singing lessons when I interview her about her new Divas project.
Rihanna, Aretha, Mariah, Ophelia.
Hello from the other side.
Listen Thursday for Howard Stern's one-on-one with the fabled songstress, Robin Quivers, The Divas Project. Coming soon to the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, I get a kick out of you. I really do. I love that you try. So Thursday will be a special show, My Sacrifice for You, the audience, where I come in.
On a day that you usually don't.
That's right. What a man. I'm so sorry I'm doing this. John McCain wants to thank me. Excuse me for a minute in a private conversation that I'll share with you. Yes, Senator.
Hey, Howard. Senator John McCain here.
Great to
I just wanted to call and express my gratitude for making the ultimate sacrifice.
Yes.
Working 4 days a week.
Thank you, Senator. So few people appreciate the fact that you, of course, were locked up in a prisoner of war camp for many, many years, 5 years. And very few people appreciate on what I'm doing for them.
My God. They call me a hero And all I did was spend 5 years in a bamboo tiger box where I was starved and tortured daily.
Well, listen, I don't.
Sir, you got up early to spend 4 hours mocking retarded people.
Well, Senator, let me just say that, in a way I understand your point. In other words, like, you were just locked up. You couldn't help that.
But he had no days off.
Yeah, but I have a choice.
I
see.
Robin, shush. Howard Stern, I salute you.
Thank you, Senator. And good luck.
Go.
Yes, and good luck with your, your whole brain thing going on.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that things aren't going so well from that phone call.
You think
Robin, shut up.
Thank you, Senator.
Bye now.
Bye-bye. Okay.
I do hope everything is going fine.
Right. Many people excited about the interview I'll be conducting, and also the...
Well, we're excited to hear this material that has never been unveiled.
I just want to clear out the computer. I just have pages. Look at this. I got drops page, gay porn awards, Wolfie Juggalo March, games, beat the simple phrase game, on deck 1, on deck 2 page, on deck 3 page, on deck 4 page, on deck 5. On deck means stuff I've got to get to.
Oh.
It's on deck. It's not on priority. Then I got the top 5 songs and the AVN Awards page. And all the buoys and John Hines.
All those award shows are going by and we haven't paid attention.
What I am telling you is there are 9 additional reserve pages.
Wow.
All 9 have to be gotten to on Thursday. 9.
Are you really going to be able to get through all of these things?
No, I probably won't get through 1 page.
No.
But there are 9 pages, and that's what we're going to do on the extra show.
9.
All right, let's get to some of these things. Like, for example, here's a phony phone call with me calling an internet show about money, about how to manage your money.
Okay.
And so they just took tape of me and cut it up and called the show. And here I am as a caller. People say, what would it be like if you called an internet money show? And now you're going to find out.
Any well-meaning liberal who wants to come on my show and tell me where I'm wrong, I welcome them to do it. Tell you what, let's take a call here.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
I got into some trouble and I need your help.
Let's do it. What do you need?
I just got scabies and my whole body was infested with them.
Okay.
Well, I had to hire a special doctor to remove all the scabies, and it wasn't covered by my insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, I ended up going broke.
Okay.
I don't even have any money.
I understand.
Yeah, I know. Do you think you could lend me some money? How much money do you make?
Do I make?
Yes.
That's really none of your business. How's that?
How much money do you spend on weed every month?
On weed?
Yes. I need to feed my cats. I need...
Oh, goodness gracious. Let me see here. Question or comment?
How much would you say you paid your last hooker for sex?
Come on, what's going on? That's took me off my subject today, whatever the hell that was anymore. All right, question or comment?
How much do you make a day when you panhandle?
Well, I don't panhandle. If you need the money, how come you're not at the corner panhandling?
So you're going to panhandle for me, skip a hooker, and buy half your weed.
Do
you still bowl?
Do I still bowl? No, I don't.
How about skipping a day of bowling and sending me your bowling money?
There we go. Skipping a day. There we go. This is called skip a day. So what else? You're trying to get me here, and it's not working, damn it.
Well, since you're working, can you please lend me some money?
All righty. I think I'll go to break after then. What the hell was that?
What the hell was that? It's so great, right? I love it. How much do you spend on weed? It's so great. You know what else is great? This whole new bit we're doing with Scott the engineer, where we literally just say to him, Scott, tell us about your day. And it really, these are all true. This isn't something we make up. And
you couldn't write this.
It's mind-boggling. You get weary from it. But if you ever are down and like Louis C.K., I'm sure, and Harvey Weinstein and even this director Guy Toback, I'm sure they had a bad weekend. But Scott always seems to have a worse weekend.
You think if we took their weekend and Scott's weekend, Scott would be worse?
Yeah, I mean, just listen to this is Scott going through his day. Listen carefully.
Hi, I'm Scott the engineer, and this is my day in review. At 5 a.m., I found myself stuck in traffic as I immediately pulled onto 52nd Street. I happened to be behind a vile-smelling sanitation truck with dumpster juice dripping out of the rear loader. I sat there in a standstill for 15 minutes. I realized that maybe I should put my car in park, recline my seat a little, and enjoy the rest of my morning coffee. When I went to grab the lever to recline my seat, there was an abrupt malfunction that caused the backrest of my seat to rapidly kick back and lay me flat. This resulted in me fucking up my back and spilling my hot coffee all over my freshly dry-cleaned white dress shirt. Now, not only do I feel like shit, but I look like shit. When I got to my workstation, I started to prepare my daily breakfast, Cheerios and milk, in my Tupperware bowl. The milk was horrendously spoiled and almost made me vomit all over my desk. When I got home from work, I decided that I wanted to get into the fall season and bake a nice, fresh apple pie. I put the pie in the oven and went to my living room to kick back and watch some old recorded Met games on my DVR. About 10 minutes in, I was interrupted by a loud smoke detector going off in my house. My kitchen was blanketed in smoke, and my apple pie was burnt to a black crisp. Fuck me. I'm Scott the engineer, and that was my day in review. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Not that there's anything to be thankful for.
First of all,
amazing.
I got to tell you, there's a bunch of things in there that I need to comment on. First of all, that opening, hello, like what?
He's defeated at the very beginning.
Hi. He's a mess. But first of all, if you notice, he says he kicked back and he had DVR'd a bunch of Met games, old Met games. Who the fuck sits and watches old Met games? Isn't the fun of watching a game, not knowing the outcome?
Yeah. Unless it's such an incredible game that, all of the plays are just impossible to believe.
Oh, please. I know guys who bought the years ago when the Yankees won the World Series, like they went out and bought the actual game, like so they'd have it preserved on DVD.
Yeah.
None of them ever watched it.
Well, I go back and watch some tennis matches.
You do?
Yeah. I don't have them recorded. They happen to play them.
No wonder you and Scott get along.
And I'll sit around sometimes and say, let me watch a little bit of that because it was such an amazing tennis match.
You have too much free time. You should be taking steps.
That's why I don't get to watch the whole match. I only watch it between going out and walking.
Then when he goes, and then I got to my workstation, his workstation.
Well, I love that. My white dress shirt. When does he ever wear a white dress shirt?
I've never seen it.
Dry cleaned.
How about his car has a lever? Pulled back the lever and the chair went.
And the chair fell.
Yeah, went flying backward.
Only Scott.
Only Scott. Depressing guy. But that's his day.
Hello, boys and girls. I hope your day is going better than mine is. Oh, Jesus. Now I gotta sing. It's a horrible day in this neighborhood. A horrible day for existence. I wish I was dead. I wish I was dead. I've always wanted to have a neighbor who would lend me a noose. I've always wanted to die in a neighborhood with you. I'm done. Get me the fuck out. What, you don't want to be my neighbor? then go fuck yourself.
Right.
God knows I always do.
The land of vape believe. He loves to vape. That was the sound of vaping, by the way, in case you didn't know what that was. What else is going on around here? Gary told me an interesting story. He went to a sports-related award show. It's evidently like a big deal. Every big name in baseball goes, and it's where they hand out awards, not for hitting, but for fielding, which is sort of an interesting idea.
What do they call those?
The Golden Glove.
Yeah,
the Golden Glove.
The Golden Glove Awards. So he went with Ross. Ross is a guy we know for years. He used to be in the record business. Now he's in charge of, I think, promotion here at...
Promotions and marketing.
Yeah, I've been friends with Ross for years. I still have no fucking clue what he does. What promotion? I don't even see any promotion. I guess they do concerts and things. And Ross is somehow involved in that. Ross tells me what he does, but I don't really pay attention.
You zone out?
I go, what do you do exactly for Sirius? I'm vice president of all promotion.
Like, did you know the Eagles played in Nashville a couple of weeks ago? It was a listener-attended event. Like, he put that on.
What do you mean he put it on?
It was his idea to do the Eagles, and he hires the Eagles, and he puts the whole event together.
Oh. Yeah, that sounds cool. I mean, I just zone out when his job sounds horrible. You know what I mean? It just sounds like a nightmare. Like putting together an Eagles concert for the listeners just sounds like a lot of headache, and I just would not be good at that. A lot of like loose ends and organizing and a lot of agita. Are the Eagles going to show up? And then when they show up, I got to sit there.
Is everything there that they need?
Right.
Is the venue right? All that stuff.
Do I need to suck their asshole and balls?
He also did the Guns N' Roses one, which I think was a lot of work. The Guns N' Roses.
But what is the work? Like, what does he do? Like,
first you got to talk them into doing it. You got to find an artist who's willing to do it, then get the date, then get the venue, and then, get the word out.
What do you mean talk them into doing it? Isn't it good for them to be on Sirius XM?
Yeah, but not everybody wants to do stuff. I mean...
So how does he talk them into it? Like, you just go, like I think it's like, hey, do you want to do it? And either they say yes or no. What does he talk them into?
I think, you cast a wide net, and whatever you catch, that's like, who goes on.
It's like a shrimp fisherman. You cast the net over all the great bands, and then you say, anybody want to do it? And when you catch one, you put it on, no? Am I wrong? I don't know.
With Guns N' Roses, he seemed adamant about getting them specifically for that show, and he chased them down for like a year.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. Is he really chasing them down for a year, or is he trying to make himself sound like a hero?
No, I mean, I talked to him about it. He deals with management.
You wouldn't believe how I had to chase them down for a year.
Yeah, for a year.
Yeah, who's going to debate that? You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying, but, I only get his end of the story, and it sounds like it's something that he tries hard to do.
Yeah. What does he do? He meets with the manager and stuff?
Yeah, he meets with the manager and stuff, and agents and publicists and all that.
So he's got to suck first the agent's balls, and then he's got to then get the band to go along with this.
That's about right.
Does he talk directly to the band, or does he only go through their people?
Why don't you have a meeting with Ross and ask? Why don't we interview Ross on Thursday?
I'm just wondering, so he sucks the agent off, and then the agent sucks the band off. I don't know what goes on.
It's a whole chain. No, all right. So anyway, Ross put together, that's what Ross does. Well, anyway, Ross works hard. I know that, and whatever he does is good.
And then he goes out with Gary into the award show.
Right. So anyway, Gary, who works very hard, and Ross, who works very hard, somehow end up at this baseball event, which sounds like a nightmare to me, like to give up a night of my life to go sit there and watch baseball players basically suck each other off and give each other awards.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like singers and stuff, are there? I mean, is there entertainment?
Why do so many entertainers need awards? I don't get it.
This is a big award. This is
yeah, but I mean, I mean, I was given an award, but I don't ever show up to actually get them. I mean, why would you care?
But doctors don't have big award shows. I don't think
they actually do. I was at one this weekend.
Really?
Yeah. That's the kind of award show I want to be at. The guy who invents a cure for cancer. I'll go to his.
Researchers, scientists. Yeah. They have that one Nobel Prize.
This is a big award.
Guys congratulating each other on how well they fielded a ball.
Right.
It's just demeaning.
It's voted on, but it's you don't want to get into it, but it's voted on by coaches and managers. You can't vote for your own team, so I guess it's a source of pride for these guys that they're very good fielders.
I mean, think about it. It's like And now an award. Great job catching the ball, Dave Winfield.
I took my natural abilities
Yeah.
and made a living out of them.
Yeah.
And now you're going to award me for doing it well.
So anyway, Gary, so every big name baseball player's there, right? Like, who are some of the people there?
Well, it's a lot of the current baseball players, but then like a lot of the legends are there. So the table right next to us was Joe Torre, Derek Jeter, Don Mattingly, Dave Winfield, Reggie Jackson,
wow,
and Ozzie Smith.
You must have been in heaven.
Now, I got to tell you, that's an impressive table. No, really. I mean, they're the best at catching the ball, I have to say.
Steve Garvey's there. I mean, lots of names, and then all the current players who have won the award. There's 9 from the National League and 9 from the American League.
So anyway, the reason I bring this up is Gary and Ross went, and I guess JD is a big fan of baseball. And,
yes, he's been to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well, anyway, so they decide to bring JD, which is very nice. I like that JD gets some perks. He works hard. Again, everyone here works hard, and anyway, Gary said like Ross was going nuts.
Why?
Because he's not used to hanging with JD. JD has this weird thing, and I've been around it a lot, but I'm kind of immune to it. JD like laughs inappropriately, but it's not even like a laugh. It's that now. Here, do that. Woo! He goes.
Yeah, I call it his whoop.
Whoop, and the whoop is him laughing. But there are times he whoops, and like we're just having a meeting, and then I hear JD's whoop, and I go, "Oh, JD, what's so funny?" And I don't mean to. I'm not even doing it to embarrass him. I'm just like, "Oh, something funny must have happened.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed it." Then he'll just go, it's like, because Gary's saying, and you don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And he's like, woo, and he constantly does it. Well, anyway, so Ross and Gary at this baseball awards, and they're sitting next to like guys like Dave Winfield and Jeter and all of them, all the greats. And all of a sudden, JD starts going, woo, 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 woo. It's starting to make me believe he might have Tourette's, some form of it, because Ross was like, hey. He said to Gary, what's with this fucking guy? It's kind of embarrassing. Every minute he's going, woo, 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 woo. Right, Gary? Like Ross.
So Ross points it out to me, and to me it goes over my head because I'm just used to it. And it's a lot of times when there's a joke, it's his way of laughing, but sometimes it isn't. But there was, Ross kept giving me the elbow every time it happened and kept looking at me like, what the fuck? And there was one time, so Jeter's on stage getting this award, and he said, and I really have to give a shout out to my hero who's in the audience today, Dave Winfield. And that's all, you just heard that noise. Yeah. It was like,
why is that funny?
And Ross is like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, Ross is right. Like, maybe JD's whooping. Why are you whooping over, like I sometimes see you do that, like...
Well, at that, I know exactly what he's talking about. I wasn't laughing. Dave Winfield was sitting next to me, by the way.
Right.
So I go, hey, I made like a sound like that.
What?
Wait, say that again?
Like he was referencing Winfield next to him, and I said, hey, something like that.
No, you went, woo?
No,
it was a whoop.
Whatever.
I got a big elbow on my ribs after you did it.
Yeah, well, Mr. Sensitive, apparently. I don't know what to do. Sorry. But listen.
What's the whoop all about? Is that like a laugh?
Listen, I find odd stuff funny. I don't know what to tell you. And
but why
he mentioned Dave Winfield?
Well, yeah. Yeah. And by the way, Dave Winfield, who is a very funny guy, was like muttering to himself a little bit, and he was funny.
But Winfield probably thought you were like a special needs
whatever. He made
a wish kind of.
He made a Weinstein joke, and it made me laugh. I couldn't stop
Winfield
thinking about it.
Yeah. He's got a Weinstein joke?
I can't remember the context.
Did you whoop after it?
Of course.
Hey, JD, want to hear a Weinstein joke? Here it is.
It was just an odd event, and I didn't expect it to hear that come out of his mouth.
Dave Winfield was talking to you?
No, I mean, he was muttering like to himself or to the people around him.
Did you actually have because you're the worst at social interaction. I've hung with you, and like I'll say hello, and you'll just go, ah. Like, how soon do you point out to him that you're from the Howard Stern Show? I would almost think immediately.
No, I didn't talk to him. I didn't say anything really to him.
You're just sitting right next to him.
He was making me laugh. And he was standing right there.
He was standing or sitting next to you?
No, he was sitting. And like,
you're at different tables, but he's like right on top of you.
Yeah.
And then when Jeter said, "Hey, Dave Winfield," you went, "Woo!" Just to kind of like acknowledge.
I guess, yes. I mean, I thought it was nice that he was being acknowledged.
Yeah, but you realize the woo is like so. Like to Ross, it's like, what the fuck's this guy doing?
I don't believe I necessarily made the like a sound that it was funny because I didn't think it was exactly funny. I thought it was
because I've
nice.
seen you do that in meetings where you go woo, and I'll go, I'm like, JD, explain to me what's so funny, and then you go, because I know.
Oh, listen, sometimes I'm thinking of a different thing in my head of what's going on, and it's funny.
So was Ross embarrassed, Gary?
He was more perplexed. He pulled me to the side and he said, "I think that JD may have Tourette's." And I was like, "No, I think it's just, he finds a lot of stuff funny." And then that's when he pointed out to me that he was doing it when there weren't funny things. And then I kept getting the elbow in the ribs when he did it, when he was the only one in the room doing it, and I started to notice.
I think JD makes connections in his brain that no one else is making.
That's entirely possible. Yeah.
Maybe I can figure this out. So Winfield is sitting there.
Yes.
Jeter says something about Winfield is his hero.
Yeah.
So what did you hear in your mind that was the connection?
I didn't think it was fun. I don't necessarily remember making a laugh that's funny, but I thought it was nice. I felt good for Winfield that Jeter was up there because it wasn't, it came out.
And you got excited because of the proximity to Winfield.
Yeah.
Maybe you wouldn't have whooped if you weren't sitting so close to Winfield.
Correct.
And this was your way of sort of letting Winfield and Jeter know you understood.
Well, something like that, I guess. Yeah.
Well, that's what I was wondering. Like, I wondered if he and Dave Winfield had any eye contact.
Oh, no, well, after he made the Weinstein joke, I laughed pretty hard.
Was he telling you the Weinstein joke? Or?
He was just sort of saying it to the general area around him. And he goes, "You like that one, huh?" And I go, "Yeah."
He liked your whoop.
Yeah.
It encouraged him.
I guess.
Woo! 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 Maybe I'll start whooping.
Maybe Dave Winfield will talk to you.
Woo! Woo!
Listen, I had some wine. I was loose, about as loose as I could be. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry for embarrassing Ross.
Yeah, Ross, of all people.
Yeah,
if
sorry,
Ross
Ross.
is embarrassed, then you know it's pretty bad what you're doing.
Sorry, Ross.
Because Ross can be pretty embarrassing.
We don't have to hang out ever again. I apologize.
Has anybody else, like your fiance or anything, ever said to you, "GJ, you whoop at inappropriate times"? You've heard this before, or is this news to you?
No, I know I laugh sometimes at odd things.
No, but has anyone else said anything to you besides Gary?
Sure.
Yeah, I've never really kind of consciously thought about it, but I guess it took a guy like Ross who isn't around you a lot to realize it.
Well, usually we only hear him around here. We don't take him out to events. To
Why don't we take him to events, Robin?
We should.
Well, how about like a funeral where it would be really
That's what
inappropriate?
I was thinking. I was like, would you whoop at a funeral?
We're here at the funeral of a great man.
If I whooped, it's out of very uncomfortableness and awkwardness.
Discomfort,
yes.
Woo! Uncomfortableness. Woo! Uncomfortableness. Woo! I think you might have Tourette's. Like a mild form of it.
I probably got a lot of things that aren't diagnosed.
Because sometimes that noise makes me think of like a pigeon. Like you ever see like pigeons go?
Yeah.
It's like it's close. It's like woo. See?
That's a snowy owl.
That's an owl?
Snowy owl.
That's not JD?
No.
The owl has a deeper hoot. Can you mix JD in with the owls and see? What's that?
That's a baby.
You started over again and mixed JD in with the owls. Maybe he's talking owl. Wow. See how much we're like the animal kingdom?
I don't know why the owl is doing that either.
What? You don't know what the owl's laughing at?
Yes.
At Dave Winfield's joke. What's the matter with you? Do you do that in movie theaters? That would annoy me.
I don't go to movies in the theater a whole lot, but I have guessed.
See, because like you see the laugh you just had, that was a normal laugh, but the who is the thing. Woo!
I don't know. When something hits me right, I don't know what to tell you.
Something hits you right, that sound comes out.
Right. But Derek Jeter saying,
I think that
Ross knows. Ross
they
a
were
pretty
very
bright guy.
sensitive to what sounds I was making
and try to, you know. Whatever.
I thought Ross moved to L.A. anyway.
He did.
Yeah, so did I.
He was back for the Taylor Swift event.
Oh, I heard about that whole Taylor Swift thing from the guys, right? Over the weekend, the guys write back and forth to each other, and we have like an internal web page that we write jokes on. And
what's going on now, JD?
The owl sound's still going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Enjoy yourself. You want to tell me what the owl's saying? Seriously.
See, you're talking about that. I'm listening to the owl.
He said, Robbie Davis was really good.
All right. Okay. All right.
That was a good one. Doesn't the owl sound more human than JD?
It does. More intelligent.
Yeah. I wonder if the owl can pull clips for the show. What's that?
It looks like it's looking for something.
What is it, Ralphie?
Hey now.
I know.
Hey, I was watching this really good show on Netflix called Atypical, and it's about this kid with autism, and it's a really good peek into, he's like a high-functioning kid with autism. Do you think JD has a form of autism?
Yes.
Because
this has been brought up before, Ralph. Thank you.
Not autism, JD.
Yes, it has.
I haven't heard this.
I'll give you a list of.
That was at home, JD.
By the way, if you want to get into it.
No, Robin.
If you want to get into it, I always thought Fred was on the spectrum. That's a new, by the way, I just learned that on the spectrum
yes.
means like you're sort of fucking out of it, but, it's a nice way. It's a politically correct way to say someone's fucked up. Yes, I'm on the spectrum. I even know people on the spectrum who brag about being on the spectrum.
Well, that's the thing. It's almost like if you can say you're on the spectrum, you're high function.
Yeah, it sounds like the term on the spectrum sounds like, wow.
King of the dipshit.
Yeah, right. That's kind of cool.
Can I give you the list of why he has it?
Okay.
He's socially awkward.
Correct.
He has specific routines.
That's true.
He has an inability to communicate, and he's very introverted.
It's true.
He's that weird response to loud music. It calms him down. And he's also unfamiliar with basic things in life, like water boiling.
You
know?
Have you ever been diagnosed?
No.
You want to get you tested?
No.
Let's send you to a psychiatrist.
I don't need that.
That'd be cool.
Listen,
wouldn't it be nice to know?
Yeah,
it'd be nice to know, but I don't need like a million
Fred
of
will
people
go
knowing.
with you.
Sure,
we'll have him tested.
It'll be cool.
Yeah, cool. All right, thanks, bro.
And plus, you rock constantly too. Is that in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just added it to the list.
He rocks back and forth.
Rocks back and forth.
I heard you were very concerned with leaving the building on Friday before Taylor Swift got here,
Oh,
right?
I wanted to be out of whatever was going on. I did not want to be.
I heard it
around
was crazy.
The madness.
Wait,
why?
I printed the guy's notes
Because there was a madness around
But
here.
wouldn't you want to see her?
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
I
care.
would.
I don't listen. It's not in this sort of fashion. In some sort of like organic meeting.
Oh, yeah, that's
creepy way.
Shut up.
They were treating her like. Where's my note on this? Oh, here it is. Okay, got it.
The Queen.
Here, I'll just read you the notes that I read. We've had Hillary Clinton and the New York City Cardinal up here, but we've never had the floor locked down like we did for Taylor Swift. This chick probably can't even function normally anymore. I mean, it's crazy. This picture was taken about 6 hours before she was scheduled to arrive. Look at this. They hung curtains over all the glass.
Wow.
So like no one would see her.
Nobody could look at her.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know. Let's
Do you
see.
think she knows about all this or even cares?
No.
It's like everybody overreacting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Because around here,
Yes.
around here, I know how it goes. The bigger the star, the more craziness happens.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't mind if they treated me this way.
No curtains are hung for you.
Well, the first time I came to SiriusXM, right after I announced I had signed the deal to come here, it was almost like that. Like
Yeah?
they had everyone line up in the halls and applaud me.
Oh, wow. That's like being the queen.
And I was like, I didn't know. It's a very strange thing because I don't really enjoy that type of thing. So I don't know what to do while everyone is just standing there clapping. Because if you remember, they only had a couple of 100,000 subscribers. They were possibly going out of business. And the people who work here were really kind of grateful because it might mean that the company
Something
gets
might
to.
happen.
Yes. And it was great. But
Makes you feel like a douchebag.
yeah, like I felt like the Prophet Muhammad. Like I literally was walking around. I was like, wow, I'm the savior.
Well, it's really funny because as you're saying that, like I said, it sounds like what the Queen experiences, but
Yes.
she's experienced that all her life. Like wherever she goes, people
Yeah.
bow and scrape and jump up and down and clap. And so she's the only one who really knows how to handle it.
All right, anyway, listen to this. But she was getting better treatment than I ever got. Listen to this. A SiriusXM employee is outside the compound right now. We have a compound. They call it the compound. I mean, I don't, but they do. A SiriusXM employee is outside our compound door right now.
And what do they do?
He's holding a scented candle and commanding two young people to go to the florist to get white rose petals. Quote, just get me white rose petals now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Man.
It was crazy around here. Just got off the elevator, was told I had to go to another elevator and walk up to another landing because they didn't want anyone, they had the floor on lockdown.
So he left, he couldn't get back in?
Yeah, you can't go through the lobby because we have a lobby, basically. Although I got to tell you something. I would like this for myself. I would like a complete floor lockdown when I'm in the building.
And Rose is throwing at your feet like in Coming to America. It's like
everything is locked because Ms. Swift is due to arrive in 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah. Well, okay, let's see. Huge bags of white balloons are being rushed in from the freight elevator. One person is actually running with the balloons. They were scrambling around here. This is unbelievable.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. If you're hey, this is what they're doing for Millie Bobby Brown over at Netflix.
They did that for the Stranger Things kids were here. I didn't see any flowers.
Not for the kids, but when Millie showed up, they did. Let's see. Promotions employees are sprinting around filling buckets with ice.
What are they going to do with that?
Who knows?
throw it at her.
Now I'm getting angry because no one carries on like that. You see, that's the problem. When you're here a long time, you're taken for granted.
The familiarity breeds contempt.
Here's another note. The men's bathroom has never looked or smelled nicer. Not just sanitized, but completely aerated and scented.
And she's not even going to use it.
Yeah, but her people are.
Yeah.
Who cares about her people?
You can now hear a string instrument, sounds like a cello, tuning up through the speakers. Not sure if it's part of the performance or some sort of welcoming.
Oh yeah, they had there was no music playing in the lobby.
And
They
then
had,
and then everything was like, please be advised, the 36th floor bathrooms will be closed from 3 to 4:30, so nobody takes a big dump before Taylor gets here.
They just
clean bathroom.
37th floor bathrooms will remain open. So if you have to take a shit, you got to go upstairs, right?
Right.
All right.
And those are probably a mess still.
In addition, all access to the 36th floor lobby will be restricted during that time. You must use elevators to go between the 36th and 37th floors. Any question? You know what? I want this kind of treatment.
Well, you know what I'm thinking, Howard?
Yeah.
If they want everybody to perform like Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
why not treat them like Taylor Swift?
Yeah, good luck. I heard a horrible story. Somebody accidentally farted on the 36th floor, and Scott Greenstein had them executed. Beheaded on
the
the
window.
That's right, right out the window. 36th floor is up in Manhattan.
You should have something like this for when you leave. You know how you get bothered sometimes when you leave and you're walking out?
Yeah, I get bothered all the time. Like right outside our doors would be photographing area where all the photographers take professional pictures against the SiriusXM backdrop. And I walk out and they always grab me and they go, Howard, you mind taking a picture? And I'm like, well, I don't want to seem like a dick. Because it's like, you want to seem like a team player. But at the same point, no, I don't want to take a picture. And not because I'm a dick. It's because A, I got to be somewhere. And B, I look like shit. If I was
Taylor
good looking.
Swift wasn't at the photo booth.
Right. Boy, Taylor Swift gets some treatment around here.
Well, she isn't getting as much radio airplay as she normally does. She will not stream her album, and she still sold 700,000 copies on the first day it was released.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I guess that's a good idea.
She's big.
Did anybody see her? I mean, she look hot. That's the important part.
Yeah, I know. I think she's really hot. And then guys go, she's not hot. I'm like, well, I've seen who you're hanging around with. Of course she's hot.
Who doesn't think she's hot? That's crazy.
Taylor performed a cover of Tom Petty's American Girl. I'd like to hear that.
Aww.
Where is it? How do you get that?
Well, look at me. I don't know.
Was it on the air?
I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Will saw her. Will, is she hot in person? She got to be. I like these guys who go, oh, she's not hot. Of course she's fucking hot. What's wrong with you? She's not hot. Was she?
Uploaded by the World of Howard Stern channel.
Yeah, she was smoking hot.
Smoking hot.
Like your type of girl, too. Super tall.
Right.
Big boobs. Bigger boobs than I thought in person.
I think she might have had the operation.
How close a look did you get?
It's funny. Sal and I were walking out on Friday. We walked right in front of her. I know. I was just waiting for Sal to do something stupid.
Did Sirius XM release doves when she walked in the door?
I didn't see doves.
I'm against that.
No, doves.
And I don't even like
they
balloons.
had balloons.
I don't like that either.
And rose petals.
Yeah, there was.
Where were the rose petals put?
I think in the green room.
Really?
On the floor or like on tabletops?
I just know somebody was running around here looking for rose petals.
Did
for a long
somebody
time.
think they were going to get to sleep with her?
I don't know.
That's I guess what Harvey Weinstein should have been doing instead of just jacking off on a woman. Man, it's like a honeymoon.
It was unbelievable.
Do you think she's impressed by that, or she didn't even notice?
I mean, I don't think she even cared.
Right.
There was like 1,000 people in the lobby waiting to take a picture with her and
Right.
talk to her. But yeah, I can't imagine she was the one making.
I'd like to hear her do American Girl.
That sounds cool. I didn't hear. Anyone who went out to the lobby, they like get out of here.
Oh, the petals were on top of her piano. Oh, I see.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
A little set
Beautiful.
dressing.
Very beautiful. If it's part of set dressing, I understand. But if it was just like petals like laying on the bathroom floor.
Or on the floor, yeah. For
Then I
her
would-
to walk on.
Do you think I can demand something like that around here? I am an important part of the organization.
You're the most important part. I don't
That's
know
what I
why
think.
you're not given that treatment every day.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, they should park a beer up here, and then you should be carried out every day.
I can get that? I like your ideas.
I certainly think you could ask.
Imagine I demand to be carried out.
Or just put a curtain up on that pathway you walk when you leave. Put curtains on both sides so you just like walk down it and nobody sees you.
Just walk with one.
I would.
You have
I
your
would.
own tunnel.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I would love to have that. So she had what other special treatment? That's cool. Rose petals. I like
On your
that.
piano.
What else?
Get me a piano.
I don't remember.
Fred, I want you to carry me out of the office today like I'm in a Madonna video.
But
my best.
they didn't do this for Madonna. They didn't do this for Gaga. They didn't do this.
I think Taylor's actually been up here before and they didn't do this. So I
Right.
don't know.
I
What
think
the
it's-
hell happened?
I think it's because she was doing like a town hall kind of
Yeah.
situation,
Oh, okay.
and they're showing their appreciation, which is cool. You want to know something? We can joke all we want, but you know what? Fuck. I mean, that's good for business.
She's a big deal. That's for sure.
Yeah. Why not? She's selling
Look,
records.
if you can get it, enjoy it.
Just upset that I don't get this.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
JD should carry it.
Oh my God, I would
Look,
rather.
you guys should line up and carry him out. What are you talking about?
I
Oh,
would-
he'd love that.
I'd rather. No, I wouldn't. I'd rather.
I know.
I'd rather hang myself. I remember like.
We'll have all our hands on you.
Ew.
Letterman never gave me any special treatment. That's for sure. I remember going up that dingy elevator and then.
Oh,
and
what
then-
about the time they took you out through the garbage because they didn't want you to pass Sharon Stone?
I said, I refuse. I said, I refuse. Sharon Stone doesn't want to see me. Let her fucking walk through the garbage. Although I think somehow they tricked me because I have no idea where I'm going.
Where the garbage
I go,
is, yeah.
this back to my dressing room? They go, oh, yeah, we're just taking you a different way. I go, wait a second. Why? It smells back here. I mean, can you imagine? Taylor Swift, they made sure the shit stains were out of the bathroom. I go on Letterman. They're walking me past stinky garbage so that fucking Sharon Stone, of all people.
They're throwing a blanket over you so nobody can see you.
You know what I'm going to demand? I don't want anyone to see me when I leave because, quite frankly, I just get stopped. I want to be wheeled out in a Trojan horse. Like they stick me inside a horse thing and you guys just wheel me through the halls.
A box.
Put me in a box and wheel me.
Great.
Ronnie pushing me down the hall.
It's a new job. It's like one of those hand carts. You're leaning back like Hannibal Lecter.
Well, what do you think of JD's whooping it up? Like, do you think it's Tourette's?
There's something going on there. He gets lost in his own mind a lot.
Autism.
There's a whole show going on there. And the rocking, constant rocking.
Do you think he's on the spectrum?
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think he might be.
It's just a goofball.
That's very true. That's the nicest thing you said about me.
Like when you were in school, did they ever test you for being on
No.
so-called spectrum?
No.
Whatever that is.
Not that I'm aware of.
They didn't have it back then.
Yeah, what does it mean on the spectrum? Does that mean like you're...
There's supposedly some kind of a scale, and you could be just barely on the scale, or you could be full blown. You can't do anything.
Right.
And so people who can say I might be on the spectrum, they never know.
I think JD has like 1 foot on the spectrum.
Yeah.
It's like they're higher functioning.
These are often very successful people, but they're trying to say they could be autistic. They're like idiot savants.
It's JD.
It's like being socially awkward is now
on
qualifies
the
as being on the spectrum. Right?
How long is this?
It's like you know how like Insane Clown Posse has whoop whoop?
Yeah.
You have whoop whoop hoot hoot whoop whoop.
All right.
How about can you
but
mix
that's
Fred?
got to be the funniest JD song ever.
Fred, can you mix the whoop whoop with a hoot hoot and the owl hoot?
Oh, wait. I was on trying to find Taylor Swift's American Girl, but
is it on there?
I have a version of it.
A version, but not the one she did here?
Not the one she did here.
Let me hear
from
that.
2009.
Oh, she does this a lot, huh?
Apparently so.
Is that because she's an American girl?
One exists.
Sounds like the original.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's like karaoke. But I
wondered when she was on Saturday Night Live this weekend too, and I wondered, is she one of the girls who really sings, or does she have a lot of help?
No, she can sing. She can sing.
You know that for a fact?
No, I'm just saying that. What do I know? She can sing. She can sing. Yeah, I think she can actually. In my mind, she can sing. And like in JD's mind, he's going, I have a dialogue going too. Speaking of singers, Thursday.
Robin Quivers, iconic performer. Robin Quivers, the voice of a generation. Robin Quivers, diva. Listen as she unveils her new collection of songs. Thursday morning, only on The Howard Stern Show.
Yesterday, I was at the park at noon doing the mobile weather lab.
You and all the famous.
Howard Stern runs right by.
I know.
Oh my gosh, he's huge.
Oh, man.
He's a tall, gangly, fit runner.
Yeah.
But he did not want to talk to the press.
The Howard Stern Show.
All right, what am I talking about?
It would be Blue Apron.
Hey-oh. Will was just telling me that Taylor Swift has very big breasts, which I didn't know. There's a lot of Taylor Swift discussion around here. He must have been very close to her. Right, Robin?
Yeah, it seemed like he got a really good look.
What was she wearing that you...
How did she smell?
Like rose petals. Blue Apron says they're the #1 fresh ingredient and recipe delivery service in the country, and their mission is to make incredible home cooking accessible to everyone. Blue Apron achieves this by supporting a more sustainable food system, setting the highest standards for ingredients, and building a community of home chefs. Some of the upcoming meals are crispy wild Alaskan pollock and garlic mashed potatoes with roasted broccoli and tartar sauce. Romaine salad and roasted chicken, fall vegetables with cranberry and ginger compote. Customize your recipes each week based on your preference. Blue Apron has several delivery options so you can choose what fits your needs. And there's no weekly commitment, so you only get deliveries when you want them. Check out this week's menu. Get $30 off your first order with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/100. You're going to love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/100. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. That's blueapron.com/100.
Today's Sternthology, Whoopi Goldberg.
Have you done the Playboy interview a bunch?
Once or twice I proposed that I would pose for them.
Oh, is that
and they were
right?
Like, yeah. And they were like, no, let's just talk.
Drive home with Sternthology.
Howard 101.
Relying on checking your credit to help protect you from identity theft? You're kind of walking through life with blinders on. Parking meter. That came out of nowhere. Because there are many kinds of identity theft you can still get blindsided by.
Look out!
Bike messenger. Didn't see him coming. Like someone getting an online payday loan in your name or selling your personal information on the dark web.
Open manhole. That snuck up on me.
LifeLock sees more. We use proprietary technology to detect a range of identity threats. And if you have a problem, a US-based identity restoration specialist will work to fix it. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions at all businesses, but LifeLock can spot threats you might not see coming.
Horse-drawn carriage. Sheesh.
Memberships start at $9.99 a month plus applicable taxes. Now get 10% off. Go to LifeLock.com and enter promo code 100. That's promo code 100. LifeLock. More detection, more protection.
As a small business owner, you know that your customers are the heart of your business. But how do you reach them effectively across devices and across platforms? With GetResponse, the marketing automation platform built for small business, you can tailor your message with drag-and-drop editors and reach your customers through email, on social media, and optimize your delivery based on your customer's device. Plans start at $15 per month. Try us free for 30 days. No credit card required. Sign up today at GetResponse.com.
Stop what you are doing because what I'm about to say will improve the quality of your life. My name is Dr. Jonathan Greenberg, and I'm the inventor of Zipa. You know, when somebody's looking to buy something, buy a product, especially online, there's a big trust issue. You have to believe not only in the company and themselves, but you have to believe and trust in the product. Listen, you have nothing to lose because we back every Zipa appliance with a 90-day money-back guarantee. Snoring is a serious matter. If you have ignored your snoring problem, or if you have a loved one that has accepted snoring as a way of life, Zipa will conquer your snoring problems and allow you or your loved one to finally get a good night's sleep. Go to Zipa.com and order now. That's Zipa. It's Happy Z backwards, spelled ZYPPAH.com. End embarrassing snoring. Get back in bed with your spouse. Order Zipa now and win the battle against snoring. That's Zipa.com.
The sleep geniuses at Casper have outdone themselves. They've reinvented the mattress again with their amazing new mattress, the Wave. Casper collected 3 years of data, feedback, foam research, and sleep science in creating it. The Wave features a patent-pending support system that actively mirrors your body's natural curvature for deeper, more restorative sleep. It's got a new top layer with a soft, velvety feel that melts away so you can really experience the support below. And like the original, the Wave is designed with breathable foam so you'll sleep cool all year round. Get a Casper Wave and you'll be waking up truly rested and even more refreshed than ever before. The Wave is a complete breakthrough in sleep and is in such high demand you better hurry to get one today. Try it in your own home for 100 nights risk-free with free shipping and returns. Go to Casper.com and use code 100 for $50 toward the purchase of your mattress. That's Casper.com, code 100, and get $50 toward the purchase of your mattress. Casper.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Heyo, 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 heyo. Yeah. If you're looking for a laptop this holiday season, check out Razer's new laptop called the Blade. See, the Razer Blade is not your average laptop. They have 3 different thin and light models available, all made from solid aluminum, featuring 4K screens, immersive VR-ready graphics, keyboards with endless color options, a powerful quad-core processor, and all the ports you want and need. Whether you're a creative pro, business professional, pro gamer, or everyday user, Razer says they have the ultimate laptop for you, offering everything needed for on-the-go and video music production. Use your new laptop for work projects, watching movies, playing games. You know, explore Razer's full lineup at razerzone.com/100 for that perfect gift for the holidays. Razer, R-A-Z-E-R. And for a limited time, enter code 100 and receive a free gift with your purchase, plus additional savings on select laptops. Razer has the power to match your vision. Check them out today at razerzone.com/100. That's razerzone.com/100. R-A-Z-E-R is Razer. I saw here Andrew Dice Clay, I was reading this on the web, had a stent put in. He had a partially blocked artery and underwent stent procedure. That's where they stick this fucking thing in your artery for your heart, and then you get better blood flow. It's just weird to see all these guys we know, and like they're in their 60s now, and everybody's like old. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's at the age.
He told Page 6, New York Post, on Thursday that he'd been feeling pain in his triceps, so he thought he just pinched a nerve at the gym. Everyone I ever talked to who had a heart attack or something like this, they never go right away because you always think it's something else. You know, you don't want to be an alarmist and go, I got to go to the doctor.
But in the movies, the pain takes you down.
Yeah, sometimes, and sometimes not. He said it was sort of a pulling feeling going from my neck to my chest. I feel good now, but I got to tell people, don't smoke. Yeah, it's weird. I thought he had stopped smoking and only like puffed on an imaginary cigarette kind of thing. Like he had one that he didn't light. But then I was watching his TV show, which I enjoy. He's got a TV show now, like a sitcom, and he's smoking all through that.
Yeah. Well, then he can't. Well, what's his character going to do?
Can his character function without that? I think he needs the cigarette for the character.
Yeah. That's part of the character.
Maybe they could CGI that in. Don't smoke. He also said he's going to get rid of all of his old friends and only hang around with young people because old people sit around and talk about their medical conditions.
That's true.
Right. If I have a friend tell me he's being fitted for a brace, I'm going to tell him, leave my home and never come back. We're not going to be friends. You don't exist anymore. I just want new young buddies.
That's right. People without conditions.
And so, all right. Get well soon. Is what we say to Dice Man.
But will he talk about his condition to the young people? That's the question.
Of course he will. Which is why they're not going to want to hang around with him.
Ouch!
Right. Ouch is right.
Ouch! Come on!
Hickory dickory dock.
Ouch.
My heart is about to stop. Oh!
Ouch.
I was going to give you some Whack Pack update. I could do that.
Always interested in what's happening with various members.
Okay.
Who are we talking about?
Well, let's see. Shuli called, part of his job, if you want to call it that, a job.
Isn't it all?
Yeah, that seems to be his thing. He somehow created a dialogue with the Whack Pack. He checks up on them every day and calls them and tries to find out what's going on. In this clip, Tan Mom is still upset because she wasn't invited to Jimmy Kimmel's show when I performed there, appeared there the other day.
Well, she's not aware of what difficulty it is to get her to an event, is she?
Is there self-awareness? No. Okay. I know you wanted me to answer that. Yeah, I can firmly say I don't see any self-awareness. She told Shuli she is the number one Whack Packer in this little clip. Here we go.
Do you think stuff from the past had anything to do with you not being included this time around?
No, because that was then and this is now.
Right. And you shouldn't be judged on the past, right?
Exactly. Jeff the Drunk, all these losers, I am the number one person there. It was an insult. And I was actually in Rhode Island, and I was not here anyways, but I already would not have made it, but, I mean, Jeff the Drunk and all those losers, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
I quite frankly don't even think there would be a Whack Pack without me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And she doesn't think like we've had her to different shows, and she was so out of control. We wanted out of control behavior, but this was so out of control. We like the Whack Pack being wacky. That's why they're the Whack Pack. But she's like someone who can't control anything. She started heckling Jimmy when he was talking during the birthday show. But in Tan Mom's mind, getting back to your question, Robin, whether or not she has some sort of self-awareness, Tan Mom thinks that like we don't want her around because she takes up too much of the spotlight. She's stealing from the other Whack Packers.
That we'd only concentrate on her?
Right.
Do you think maybe you weren't invited because the other Whack Packers know that you will steal the spotlight?
I am the spotlight. They think they are? That's funny. Anyone and everybody, everywhere I go, they're like, you're the number one Whack Packer.
Wow.
She's been deemed that by the fans.
So Shuli called other Whack Packers to get their thoughts on Tan Mom. And Shuli said, hey, Tan Mom thinks she's the number one Whack Packer. So first up, Shuli called Angry Alice, who we haven't heard from in a while. Angry Alice actually agrees with Tan Mom.
What's your rank in the Whack Pack?
I say number 2.
Who would be number 1?
Tan Mom.
You would put Tan Mom number 1.
Yep.
And you number 2.
Yep.
Why? Just out of curiosity, why would you put Tan Mom number 1?
Because I like her and she's cool.
Where would you rank Jeff?
As far as I can, past 10. He's a 0.
I feel like we're witnessing some sort of hostile takeover of the Whack Pack by Tan Mom. Where's Beetlejuice? Where's High Pitch Eric in this lineup? Where's Jeff the Drunk? Tan Mom just taking over.
Charging to the front.
Here, Angry Alice also mentions who she hates in the Whack Pack. I found this fascinating.
Who do you hate the most out of the Whack Pack?
Well, I really don't like Eric, that fat guy Eric.
You don't like High Pitch Eric?
I don't like him, and Jeff. They up on the top list. And then Bobo, because he sucked too much shit from people's ass.
You think Bobo's a big kiss ass, huh?
The big kiss ass. You can see the shit around his big ass lip when he coming to the studio. He's such a kiss ass.
Common sense, Alice. Later on, Shuli connected Tan Mom and Jeff the Drunk, who hate each other, on the phone, because that's always a good debate. And here they debate Tan Mom's Whack Pack rank, Robin.
All right.
Hello.
You would never rank with Howard Stern above me. And it's as simple as that.
What are you fucking talking about, you dumb bitch?
Well, I beg to differ on that notion.
You don't make no sense.
No. What you...
This is like Dracula versus Frankenstein.
Hang him on fucking cunt, please.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Why were you on Jimmy Kimmel? Why is that, Patricia?
Excuse me?
Why were you on Kimmel?
Because I was in Rhode Island, and then I was on a jet going out with one of the Dallas Cowboys.
I bet you were.
Yeah, whatever.
That's funny as...
No. You need to step down for a second.
No, you need to step up.
No, shut the fuck up, okay?
No!
You're fat, period. And the only reason why anyone throws you in anything is to make fun of you, period.
Ooh. I guess they won't be making chicken soup.
I guess not.
And finally, in your little update here, Jeff the Drunk ends up debating a little more and then hanging up on Tan Mom.
All right.
Like he
can't take it anymore.
Exactly.
Patricia, you feel you've won this debate?
Yes. He can't even talk, the freaking moron.
Jeff, anything you'd like to add?
Anything
He can't. He's not capable.
Anything I say was just...
You have never been capable. And any time you were up at the Stern Show, I highly doubt you'll ever be invited again.
Bye, cunt. Bye, cupcakes.
Hello?
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm right again.
Patricia, you what? He hung up.
Hello?
Oh, Jeff, I thought you hung up.
I did. You fucking home-wrecking cunt.
Ooh.
Ew.
He hung up again.
Well, obviously you can see what a loser he is.
They all think they can hang with you, right?
I don't even want to be a part of them.
You're on another level.
I'm beyond one.
Well, there you go.
So is she in the Whack Pack or not?
Well, she says she is, and she's the queen of the Whack Pack.
But she just said, I don't want to be a part of them.
Well, I don't know, Robin. It's very hard to figure out, but there's your Whack Pack update. And I say she is in the Whack Pack. And that's that. Yes.
But is she number one?
In my opinion, no. To me, Beetlejuice or... Listen, Eric the actor was number one for a while.
Yes, he was.
But God rest his soul. Lost many a great way. Hank the Dwarf. You're talking about legends on this show. I mean, seriously. Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf. That fucking guy was the best. I put him in an episode of Son of the Beach. He was so good. That guy was a legend. Come in, and then out of nowhere, he's wasted, laying on a couch. He's a little tiny guy. And all of a sudden, he has this incredible command of rock music and what artists recorded what in what year. And the guy was like a genius in that.
It was
trivia.
Unbelievable that time we had the trivia contest between him and John the Stutterer. And he was so drunk. Hank was so drunk he could hardly keep his eyes open, but he answered every question.
Anybody want to hear tape of Bobo ranking the Whack Pack?
Oh.
And this is a good one, too, because he says he's not narcissistic. I think he means narcissistic, but here's Bobo.
Where do you rank Bobo in the Whack Pack?
3. Okay. And I'm being honest. And I'm going to tell you why, my first pick and why. My first pick is Elephant Boy because he's got longevity just over me. He's about the oldest right now. Then my most dearest friend in the whole world, who I love to death, my best friend ever, Marianne from Brooklyn. She's the most devoted fan I can ever think of. But if she's in the Whack Pack, I don't know. She's in, she's out. But if she's in, she's definitely, I put her ahead of me because she's like extreme times 10 times 10. So, but I put me as at least 3. Yeah.
Give me the top 5. Who are the 2 after you?
God bless, it would have been Joey. Let me see. Oh, High Pitch, definitely next. And Jeff the Drunk. Being totally honest, I'm not, an autistic, whatever, that thinking, well, me, it's all about me. I'm an honest guy, and I'm going to give you an honest answer.
Imagine that, narcissistic.
He's not narcissistic.
Hey, Bobo over there, are you narcissistic?
Yeah, I'm autistic and on the spectrum. I'm number 4 on the spectrum.
He put Marianne ahead of Beetle, Wendy, the slow adult.
My good friend, Marianne from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I mean, he put Joey Boots ahead of Bigfoot.
God rest his soul.
Yeah. Joey wasn't even in the Whack Pack. How does Bobo get everything wrong?
I think it's his friends he was rating or ranking.
Seriously, Bobo, are you on the spectrum?
Yeah, you know what it is, Howard? I went blank. I said, what am I thinking after that phone call? I even left Shuli mess. And it had to be Beetlejuice, of course, at the top of the food chain.
Well, Beetlejuice,
Wendy, people that contribute.
Wendy the angry, Wendy the slow adult, Gary the conqueror.
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Yeah, Marianne from Brooklyn is number 2.
And
you're number 3. You're not even in the Whack. Well, okay, I'll give you.
Well, yeah, you put
I'm
me
not
in.
autistic.
You are Whack Pack. But Marianne from Brooklyn's just like an extreme nut job. Although I'm thinking of putting her in the Whack Pack. She's fucking getting really nutty.
Really? What'd she do?
Well, she's screaming and yelling every minute. I mean, that's pretty nutty. All right, Bobo.
And then also Keith, too.
What?
Tell him back. They forget about him.
Yeah, I mean, what, you forget. I don't.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's so many, Howard. I'm just.
If Bobo
just
calls,
saying.
Howard, hang up.
Are you serious?
His calls are so lame.
I do have good phone calls.
He always asks stupid questions.
I thought they were ingenious.
And every call is the same.
No.
He says, hey, how you doing there, Howard?
Hey now, Howard, how you doing, buddy?
And he says something inane.
Can you spell that?
There's two things Bobo really needs.
What do you mean?
A better wig and a brain.
When I think about that, it makes me kind of sad.
Chad in Missouri. Hey, Chad.
Hey, sweet love.
Hey, that's funny.
So, I know that you were talking last week about the Millie Bobby Brown agent impression. You said you read online that people hated it, but then Gary and folks in the back were telling you that the people loved it.
Yeah, and by the way, let me say something about that, Chad, if I may interrupt you for a second.
Of course.
Nobody's allowed to vote on what I do. I haven't gotten this far by listening to fucking creepy listeners who want an opinion on what I do. You don't get an opinion. I'm just doing the show. And if you like it, tune in. And if you don't, tune out. I don't want to hear your opinion on what I do. Here's the fact. When I do Millie Bobby Brown's agent, it's brilliant. In my mind. And my mind's the only one that counts.
You're getting very close to Allison Norris kind of rage there.
Allison Norris?
Yeah.
What? What
I told you on Facebook, I love her post because she's always screaming at people about her political views. And then when she ends, she says, and don't write me your nasty posts